Hi everyone, welcome. Today we'll be speaking about handling errors with Caddy and Caddy Security app, specifically Authorize plugin. So what you see here is the login page to my app, which is Business Development Stack. We'll log in using LinkedIn provider, um, and then we'll see the portal page. We'll go to My Apps. And you will notice how I will switch from authentication portal URL from auth to my apps, which are served on go.myfiresgateway.com. And in here you see three apps. There are three apps for which one of them, which is Business Development Copilot, the user that I'm logged in with is authorized to get through. Two other apps, the user is not authorized. So the expectation is that if I go here in the Copilot, I'm allowed. If I go to Marketing Studio or Relationship Manager, I'm denied. So let's try it. Let's go to Marketing Studio and you can see I'm forbidden. However, it's not a great user experience. The page looks totally like blank, right? So what you would want is you would want to create a custom page in your style, right? So same idea if I go to Relationship Manager, I will see the same thing. Now, if I go to Business Development Copilot, wow, it's not showing. Why it's not showing? Because Business Development Copilot is served through reverse proxy. Reverse proxy at the moment is down. The app is not served, but I'm presenting with 502 page. And the 502 page is presented me by the browser. It's not even text, right? So how do we make the authentication and the errors related um, to handling of errors better, more presentable to users. So there will be in a style more of this page. So let's see how it's done. When I look at my config, I have an app that's called Copilot. And as you can see, it is served from /apps.cpl /cpl. You can see that in the browser /apps.cpl. So that's the endpoint that's responsible for handling the app. And what we see here is authorization policy that applies apps underscore CPL underscore access, and there's a reverse proxy. So let's go to to that authorization policy. So here is our authorization policy, apps underscore CPL access. There is a set URL, so I'm redirecting someone who is not authorized. I'm redirecting them to authentication portal. Now, here is a directive that you need to have to let the portal know to redirect to custom HTML file. So I'll uncheck that. And now when the user logs in, when the user browses to the app, they will be sent to the forbidden URL. All right, if they are not authorized. Now I have another policy that says any access, all the other apps. So I'll have to uncheck that too. And that is for handling custom 403 errors, right? Now, if I go back to, I have to do another thing, is there is a directive that is called handle errors. So this directive, I will uncomment it, and here is what it does. So handle errors directive gets invoked when when Caddy server um, recognizes that there is an error that it needs to serve back to the end user. And what I can do is I can create a matcher like in the line 222. Here's a matcher that says if status code that will be served to the end user is 404 or 410, rewrite the URL to whatever that URL is which got 404, rewrite it to /notfound.html, which is served on a static web server. And as you can see, I have a static web server files here on the front end, and one of them is not found. Here's a not found, so it will say page not found, and then browse back to application selection page. So far, so good. All right. Next thing, if the response did not match 404 or 410, but it matches 403, error status code 403, Then we'll rewrite the same to the forbidden.html, which will be also served from a static. Now, if a request, if it's not 404, 410, 403, then it falls into catch all, which would be this handle directive without any matchers, and it will be a rewrite to /other. So this is the page where we'll say something went wrong. And it will also be served from that static app. That's about it. Now I restarted the server, so let's go through authentication again. We'll go to login through LinkedIn. We'll go to my apps, and now I have back to my three apps. So Copilot should get 502. So now I'm clicking on it, and voila! Instead of 502 by the browser, I now get a custom error page. And my marketing studio should get forbidden. So I will click on it, and yes, I now get the forbidden page, which I customized, and I can browse back to the application selection. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. Please like it, subscribe to the channel, um, star on GitHub, connect with me on LinkedIn. Would love to hear your feedback. Have a great day. Bye bye.